1 year.
As long as I've been home, 3 years.
So you never got past a year.
No, I was never getting past a year.
And they kept taking your street time.
Yeah, they was taking my street time.
So damn, that's crazy. All right, now for the people that walk back into because they send you back to your home jail.
Yeah, whatever in the feds.
Sometimes
whatever jail
go ahead.
When you in the feds, whatever jail you went home from and violated, you go back to that jail. When you get locked up, they take you back to FDC, but you're going straight back to whatever jail you went home from. Go back to that jail.
Yeah, in the States, they might reroute you. They call it reroute. They might send you to a different jail.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you walk back on that block. I'm pretty sure you might.
You're embarrassed.
Because you didn't go back to your jail that you was at, but you went back and went to.
Because I was home for so long that my point, because you're still doing custody. Even when you're on parole, you're still doing time. So your points drop and all that. When you staying out of trouble out here on the street and all that, they still got the same criminal history and all that points for you, but your stuff drops still, even though you're home.
Yeah.
But even though you're home and on probation, you're still part of the BOP, which is the Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Mm-hmm.
You just ain't on the count and all that no more, but you're a part of that conduct. So all your points and stuff, that's how I went to a low when I went back for the violation. I didn't have to go back to the FCI.
So what are these conversations like with inmates when they, like, because you've been on both sides of it, so when you come on the block and people see you like, yo, you back? What's the conversation like? What happened out there?
You really don't even feel like talking about that.
For real.
You already mad at yourself. Now he making you mad because he want to talk about it. You know what I mean? So you don't
what
be,
you do?
You be embarrassed.
You in the way.
I know I was. Go back. I seen a couple guys that was at jails, at other jails with me. They made it to Lowe's and then they damn, I thought you went home black. I'm like, dude, bro. What happened? It's the whole thing. What happened? What happened? Now I got to tell this nut ass story about me getting caught with a gun on some dumb times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't grow up yet. That's what happened. I ain't mature yet. I ain't learned yet. That's what happened.
And someone be talking trash. I told you he's gonna come back hitting that ass nigga.
And
they be hating.
And this is a normal situation where people come right back in. Now, when you go back to the jail, do you get your same cell?
No. You might go to a different block.
Yeah, you just going back to that jail. That's it. And anything else is up for grabs.
Oh yeah,
ain't no same cell, ain't no same block, none of that.
So everything,
somebody moving yourself.
Oh, what you mean? Everything up for grabs? What you mean by that?
When I say up for grabs, meaning like you could, nothing stays the same, but you coming back to that jail. That's it. You probably have a whole nother house. You're definitely gonna have a whole nother housing unit, or definitely a whole nother cell. You're going on that top bunk. Very seldom do you go to a cell and get a bottom bunk because there's gonna be somebody already in there before you. Unless you was in there for a long time and then your cellie left, so now you inherit a bottom bunk. See, in jail, how they play, in order to get a bottom bunk, you got to have a bottom bunk pass through medical. It got to be something like something wrong. Or you got to have a medical issue for you not to be on that top bunk, period. Or other than that, you getting your ass on that top bunk.
What's the benefit of having a top bunk or bottom bunk? What's the benefit?
Well, some dudes don't be wanting to jump up and down off that shit. Like, think about it.
Ain't no ladder on that joint?
Yeah, but that's a hard little, some joints, they broke out because niggas making knives off the little step joints, but don't nobody, then it's not a ladder like how you think, like a little slant joint and you could crawl. No, this joint straight up. It's like a real goddamn fireman joint. Don't nobody, this hard ass metal, then when you get up, you got to slide to the edge of the bed and slide down the ladder. Don't nobody want to keep going through that every day, all day. Get bottom bunk me. I mean, especially when you older, man, you young boy, you got a little bit of youth in you. You can hop up and down off there. Man, it hurt now. It hurt. I ain't trying to hop up and down off that joint all day long.
So that top bunk and that bottom bunk can cause somebody to get locked in the sock or stabbed up over that.
Yes. Yes.
People be gang with them joints.
So hold on. If I come in the cell.
Shout out to Joey Samazi. I think I'm saying it wrong. I'm quite sure I'm saying it wrong, but I'll give you a shout out. You know who you is. Thank you for the support.
So the top bunk is an issue for people. Like, say I come in the cell, you know how I might have did you in the apartment one time. I remember the time I might have been mad coming
I don't
there.
remember that. No.
I'm like, yo, it's not clean in here now, But anyway, I might come into the cell and not like want the bottom bunk. And I'm like, yo,
you in a fairy tale, bro.
I'm asking you a question. Does this happen? Does people do this?
No, not that I seen. I ain't never heard of somebody coming in, yo, give me this bottom bunk. That's some wild ass myth shit that dudes make up about jails and, try to scare you straight that ain't never been there before. it's a lot of dudes that like the top bunk because if you really want to get technical, on the top bunk is more harder to get to me if you try and bring me some pain. If you try and hit me with that lock and sock or put that knife in me, by you getting up on that top bunk and you trying to hit me while I'm on and I can get at a defensive angle and kick that face all day long. So whereas though if I was on the bottom bunk sleep, you got a free range to come jump on me. Now you on top of me while you giving me pain. Like, come on, like
yeah, now do pause. So you was on top of me, get me pain.
We men, man.
No,
we gotta keep going through this every day. Like people know what I'm talking about, man. Like every day, we gotta pause it. We ain't up here on a comedy show, man. These men know what we talking about, man. They know what I mean when I want to get toward that, man.
Yeah, you ever woke up with smile on top of you in the bottom bunk?
No, I never went through that. No.
Oh, good.
No, I never had to experience that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about the top bunk?
What?
Woke up with smile on top of you on top bunk?
Nah, I haven't. I've neither bunk.
Okay.
Neither bunk. I'm just telling you about the method of the bunk beds.
All right. Yeah. So that's just like coming back to the prison. Then your whole mentality. Do you even want commissary now? Is it
Yes,
that take you a while to get adjusted? Like, I'm back. Your attitude is on. I'm back in here. What's your mental like? Like you just think? Are you disgusted?
You right back on jail mode, boy.
You back on
You right back on jail mode. You better.
You just left out of there. You mad because you ain't on the streets no more, but it's easy for you to acclimate yourself. You just was here. You one of the ones that keep running in and out this damn door like it's going out of style. So it's nothing for you to get right back into bid mode because you're used to doing it.
Mm.
The only thing you mad about is getting caught and have to do it again. That's it.
Mm.
And
Wow.
that, by being in there is not, you know how to jail, or if the person did know how to jail, I know if it was me, I'd be like, all right, shit, I'm mad that I'm back in here, but I know how the ropes go in here, so I can get right into the swing of things.
Let's go knock this time up.
Mm. So you already adjusted. Just was there, back in there, seeing a lot of the same faces, seeing a lot of everything's going on. You just give me some commissary. I'm gonna do my little hit, my little 2 year.
I'm out of here, and I'm out of here, and then I become the reporter for all the men that been in there. And when I say reporter, meaning they want to know damn how the girls is out there now, what new clubs that opened up. They heard a new food shop opened up downtown. Yeah, I know about that joint. I seen that joint. I was just in there last week.
What they wearing out there? Some of what they wear.
All that. You become the news reporter for that next month.
What's up with the newest iPhone?
All that. You get interrogated by the men about what's going on in the society.
You see my baby mom?
Yeah, all that.
They ask you everything.
But don't say you did. Was she with somebody? Was she with that freak ass girl Quita and them? That's worse than being with a nigga. You know
then he might call.
Then
he might call and tell him, "Yeah, Dot say he seen you out there."
Yeah, Dot seen you. You remember when you seen him on that Saturday? My man Dot.
Yeah, you right.
And that's me. That's me. As soon as Dot told me on the violation, I'm like, what man? You know my cousin Dot? Yeah, he said he not gonna lie to me. So you a lying ass broad. All that. So you know that's how it's going for the next month.
No, for real.
Your chest hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So hold on. So those conversations, once you get out, so now you came out. Say your girl left you, right? When you did your first bid, you go back out there. You with her. You find her, catch up to her, get her back. You go back to jail.
Get her back. I ain't gonna lie to her feet.
I'm saying, but some people do go out there and get them back, right? You come out, get her back, go back to jail. Is she bucking on you again for that little short 4 years you got?
Yeah.
She bucked on you the first time.
Yes.
I wouldn't even play myself.
Like you just said, I'm not going back to get it.
Yeah, I ain't
you
even
already
play them
said what
type
you
game.
tell me all the time. If a person tell you who they are, believe them.
Show you who they are, believe me.
Yeah, you
There's
left
no
me
reason
doing my little
to play yourself.
18-month bid or whatever. Evidently, I keep getting these little skid bids. You got a bunch of dudes that been in jail 12, 13 years, right? But it was all skid. That 12, 13 years. 16 months here, 9 months here, another 18 months here, 24 over there. Or he got sat down for a little 36 now, then he out for another year and a half, go back for another 12. Then by the time he done looked up and like,
I
damn,
appreciate
I
you,
got 12
Snoop.
years in.
Damn. So now your expectations for her now is to do the same thing she did before.
Yes, that's why I'm not
Yeah, we ain't gonna play
involving
them type
myself. Yeah, that's why I'm not even involving myself back in there. I already know that you know, this is not something that I'm not even gonna call you sturdy for it. Back in my time of doing time, I would say you not sturdy, but who am I to say a person not? I threw my life away.
But a person may think that I'm out here on the streets, I'm making money. So I'm on the streets making money. She with me while I'm riding. She taking the checks. She know what I'm doing. She might even be taking take the bomb sometime and go put the bomb and help you count the money and everything. And then I get caught out here and go to jail. Do you leave me?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But you talking about the second time around?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Second time I came home and she with me with the same nonsense we was on before. She on it with me.
But did she leave you the first time?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I'm not coming out there to her. Like you keep trying to ask this.
But some people do though.
Well, they fools. They goddamn fools.
But all right,
keep talking about what do you want me to say? You keep asking the question. What do you want?
Because you weren't understanding.
No, I am understanding.
Would you do that? Feet?
Would you do it? You got to listen to your questions sometimes.
Okay.
Because you getting me mad now. You got to listen to the question. You
Sure.
ask them in then 3-4 different angles, and I don't know if you're trying to irk me or not. Man, the woman is a piece of shit. How much woman she left you doing your bid, and for you to go home and get back with this woman, find her from the last dick she left you for, save her to yours again. You out of pocket.
Yeah, you out of pocket.
She need to leave your ass again.
But some dudes do that.
Well, then I can't speak.
That's what I'm asking. Because sometimes
what did you ask?
People love bucks.
What did you ask?
You a love buck. She's like,
yes, but
yeah, you went to jail. I was young.
That point. No, what is your question? What did you ask him? What is the question you trying to get answered?
All right, the question I'm trying to get answered is, but you answered it, but I want to let you answer it again. Does it hurt if somebody do it the second time?
Yes, it's gonna hurt just like the first time.
Okay.
But he's a glutton. That's what you call a glutton for punishment. He's a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, he a fool.
He done walked this road with this same woman and tried to walk it again. This nigga playing Russian roulette. He got a 357. It got 6 cylinders. He got 3 bullets in there spinning it. What's his odds of living?
Sucker activity.
He got bad odds. Super bad odds.
And he's in there trying to deal with and cope with the fact that she gonna do it again.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't have to cope with that fact because after she did it to me the first time, and once I got over it, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's gonna be a trial and tribulation of getting over it, especially if you love this woman.